I love sharing pictures this way. Instead of just posting them, I like, to kind of share what they're about. And so I've been going through some more, and I put together pictures that kind of, because our family music's been such a big part of it, kind of sharing how it started and some of the things we did. And I think I've shared this picture before, but this is a picture of my dad. He's playing upright bass, and this is his brother and sister. So this is how long ago in our family that the music really kind of started. And then once us girls started performing, of course Barbara started performing at 12, and that's a different story, because what I want to show was more about all of us girls together. This was Barbara on the Grand Ole Opry, and I was her drummer at the time, so I don't know if you can see that I'm playing drums on the Grand Ole Opry. But back then, it was just a snare drum, and I got to take a hi-hat too, which was kind of cheating. They let me bring a hi-hat. And so then, when Louise and I started playing as part of Barbara's band, I was 11 when we first started, and Louise is just a couple years older than me. And so I was putting on makeup. This is crazy. It's just a makeup picture. But it was neat to me because I remembered that was in Germany. And the first trip Louise and I took with Barbara was in Germany. And we had just, Daddy didn't even go on that trip. It was just us three with the guitar player. It was Leon Bollinger. And it was so fun. I know Barbara was expecting her first child at that time, Matthew. And just some pictures from way back when we first started, when we're in the band. That's actually Ken, though, Barbara's husband, in the picture with Louise and Barbara and I. Oh, this is funny. I was just playing the drums. I wasn't playing any other instruments. So to come up front and sing, and they wanted me to play an instrument, so I played the snare drum. I think I was doing I Walk the Line. And here's just another publicity picture from way back then. And this picture was really cool for me. It's hard to see, and I'm even looking a different direction. So I'm back on drums. The reason the picture was cool, this was, Louise had gotten married the first time and had left, and we had a bass player. That bass player is Donnie Clark. Donnie just recently passed away. He wrote You Ain't Nothing But a Heartache, my single that I just had out. And he got to know that I recorded it and was texting me about how proud he was of the song and how it was before he passed away. And then here's pictures. We were so lucky. We got the Mandrell Sisters show. So the story is, my daddy took a picture we gave him for his birthday, or it might have been Father's Day, I don't remember which, but he took a picture that the three of us girls went to Dennis Carney and had taken. And when Daddy was talking to NBC through Marty Croft and all of them, he only had one picture. It was in his wallet of the three of us girls that we gave him, and that's how he sold it to NBC, and this is that picture. Amazing, huh? You can't sell a show that easy anymore to a network. So some of the pictures from the show. This was a dance that we were doing. It was shot during a dance that we called Barbara's Dream. It was a dance that had like all kinds of different kind of dances where the music would change and we'd be in a different costume and doing a different dance. But that was one of the country dances. My dance partner, Ken Grant. And recently I showed you a video for Halloween where T.G. Shepherd was on with us as, who was that, the humpback, Igor, yeah. Igor, if you watch a different movie. And one of the pictures when I was playing drums on the show. I loved that we got to meet some incredible people on the show. And our prop guy would always do Polaroids. So there's one I got with Tom Jones. And this one was from the Halloween show where we are all dressed up for Halloween. Oh, and this one with all the smoke, I can look at it and then all of a sudden the song comes back. It was so fun, Ghost Riders in the Sky, and we had all this smoke coming. It was just all so exciting. And where we got to dress up and we do skits. And I want to share just a couple from Hee Haw because I was a regular, Louise was guest starring on Hee Haw, so we did a dance together. And I thought that was a fun picture. And then, you know, different artists also. From the Mandrell show to Hee Haw, I got to meet so many different celebrities. But this one, it was fun doing a skit with Tanya Tucker. She had her little daughter, and I think she's probably all grown up by now, Presley. It was so really precious. But Tanya is so cool for me because, well, I don't know if she would remember this, but back when I was very young, playing the drums for Barbara, Neil, I think it was Bob Neal Agency, the Neal Agency, because Barbara and Tanya, I think maybe Freddie Weller, I don't know, Johnny Rodriguez, different ones were with that agency, Sonny James. We would get to work with them all the time. And that was when Tanya was first starting. I don't know if she was 12 or whatever, but she was very young. And I was Barbara's band, and because she was still a single and she didn't travel with the band, we would back up some of these artists. So when I first got to know Tanya was because she was an artist and I was in the band backing her up. And then later getting to do Hee Haw together, and we've done some charity sports things together over the years, and she's just so much fun. She's really, really fun and very talented lady. Also after the show, I went on the road with the first band I ever went on the road with. That was my band, Truck Shackley and the Texas Critters. It was so fun. We did a bunch of different things. I think I was doing the song Physical with this one. And then like this square dancing thing, and we had a couple of puppets that came out and I square danced with them. But it's just been so much fun over the years, and of course more recently then I'm touring a lot with my children and by myself just doing a lot of shows where I'm actually the one out fronting and singing, and it's so much fun, and I just still love it as much as ever. But go online and check out some of the pictures.